Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new series. It's been a little bit. Uh, this series, as you could tell by a nice new fancy intro, is called Quiet Side Farms. It's a mod pack I put together myself. It consists of like 100 something mods where it's all about farming, um, fishing, food making. So hopefully it'll be a cozy mod pack. And I'm gonna try to get it up on CurseForge. I don't really know how to do that, but I will leave the code for you guys to play it in the description. It has a bunch of stuff. It does have mod like mechanism, which I don't plan on using that very much because it's a lot of technology and I'd like this to be a nice calming mod pack to play. I'd like to make a farm. There's tons and tons of food. There's all these seeds, and then there's ample things to do. It has mods like Alex's mobs, which adds a whole bunch of new animals to the game, new villagers, new village styles, new biomes. But yeah, I'm hoping, to be able to take this series for a while at least. And I think for this episode at least, I think it'll mainly be finding a place to settle down to build a starter base. Oh, some caged fish. He doesn't need those in there. And hopefully we will find a place, find a biome. There's, I think, literally hundreds of biomes in this pack, so it could take a fair bit of time. And if you guys would like to see, another episode or whatever, just, show some love on the video. I'd like to be able to upload this and another series throughout the week. And I think I'm going to be keeping, oh, and I do have some ground rules for myself. There's a bunch of structures in this mod. I don't want to just be able to, just run around and steal really OP items from things. Because that would, just be broken. I know there's some mod packs that'll some mods in this that'll generate structures that come with like iron blocks, diamond blocks. Oh, look, an otter. And I'd like to not get OP super fast. I'd like to be able to take it at a slowish pace. Oh, and there's serene seasons in this. So if, for example, if we look up calendar, I believe it is currently, I don't think it's currently early spring. We should get a calendar as quick as we can. I think it's actually, for some reason, starting us close to winter. As you can tell by the ice that's forming. But, no. The ideal would be to find a flattish plains area with at least some nice looking trees, or if we can get some saplings for some nice looking trees. What are these? Turnips. Yeah, see, can only grow in spring, autumn, winter. Most trees are year round. I think there's a couple that aren't. We also have mods like Pam's Harvest Craft, which adds fun fruit trees and stuff. Oh, and cinematic zoom. What is that? Oh, buffalo. And oh yeah, as I was saying before, I have other series planned. And before this comes out, I think before this, I upload an explanation video of why it's been so long and plans and the future of everything. But if you didn't see that, I've just been busy with life stuff. I do have, I think, 5 series planned. Not all of them Minecraft. Most of them Minecraft because I'd like that to be the main focus of the channel. But and hopefully some future videos with friends, so it's not just me talking to y'all. It'll be, I think I have a group of 5 or 6 of us, and it will, carry up. Oh, that's like a baby buffalo or something. You know, I know there's a really nice like autumn biome that I would love, absolutely love to find. I, it's a little bird. Oh yeah, and I have added mods like cosmetic stuff, accessories, artifacts. I don't want to get too much of like outside living in the farm and stuff. Like I don't want to be able to have 8 million hearts and fly and have super speed. I want to have a nice cozy farm, living the farm life. Now, before this, I did run a few test worlds to make sure all my mods worked. I think they all do. And in all of them, I found a village in like 3 minutes because there's these signs that say have like a arrow sign on them that say blank amount of blocks, and I'm surprised I haven't seen a single one of those because they were super common in my test worlds. What is this? Lychee. You know, also, we can focus on getting an explorer's compass to find specific biomes. Now that I realize I forgot I added that. It is one of my favorite mods. But for that, we need to get some iron. And we need redstone. And I think it's 4 saplings and 4 logs, which is the easy part. I also added this, I think, a UI system that's clearly not working. Maybe, oh yeah, I added a bunch of resource packs. I think that's what it was that I needed to, and I'm hoping this doesn't ruin the game. What one of these don't I need? I'm not gonna put that one on just in case. Not that one. Let's see if the game will crash or not. Uh-oh. It's not loading. Oh. Here's the nice UI, and I have a little. Oh yeah, I added a Stardew fishing mod. If you don't know what Stardew Valley is, also a great game that maybe I'll do a series on. But I added a farmer cursor, so it makes my little cursor a farmer's hand. I do have Vein Miner installed, I believe, because this isn't a mod pack that is to, make everything challenging like I usually play. Excavate is R. I would like it to be maybe this one. I think that's the, and then I can hold it down. Yeah. All right. This should make early game a little bit quicker. Let's see. We need, and where there's a bunch of biomes, there's tons of caves around and everything. Oh, and a mini map. It's not my ideal mini map mod, but it was a dependency for something that was causing the game to not work. Let's see. Oh, and I added the best mod ever. It's called Restoreho. And I added sickles, but I don't know how those work. Yeah. So with Restoreho, if, for example, I wanted, let me get some grass seeds. There's another cool mod in here. Maybe get some grass seeds. Okay. So there's, like, for example, I didn't want these farmed. Turns it back to dirt. And another mod I added is grass seeds. If I go like this, it makes it grass. So that way, if we need a pen or something that is over stone or anything else like that, we can just fill it in with grass without really needing to wait 8 years. Now, it's a little concerning that it's already nighttime, but 22 coal, was it all behind this one? Oh, I got some from the from the structure we started at. Now, our best bet is to find a structure with a bed or any cotton plants. Salt. We don't need salt. Several kinds of salt too. Think if you look at the map, that desert area, we're raccoons. We're most likely to find a structure where it's flatter, it's more open, easier to see. Never mind, it's a beach. We're not going to find anything there. I hope. I'd like to get maybe a little hut at least. Not going to happen if we get bullied by mods. I don't think they can spawn in this grassy area. What is that? Firefly? Now, a lot of these mobs, I'm not even 100% sure what I added, but I think they're all pretty vanilla plus. There's a structure. Like, as in they don't add crazy weapons, crazy armor. Everything seems like the base game, but a little more enhanced, like more biomes. So that means more wood types. Upgraded village. Upgraded villages. More villager types. And unlike my other series where I was making videos probably like 45 minutes to an hour, I'd like to keep these ones to 35 to 45 minutes. Whereas if you didn't see in my explanation video, it'll make it easier for me to upload more for you guys and more consistently. 10 shears. Alright, we already have a inventory clutter problem, which is the last thing you want to start with in a modded series. We don't need any of this farming stuff yet. Sweet, we can get a bed. Might as well sleep right now. Do I have a white sheet can be placed on furniture? I do not have the mod that lets me make a sleeping bag. And as this series progresses, I'll probably be adding more mods every now and then as I find things that we're missing or mods that I'm missing, because there's some mods that I just feel like I can't play without, like that comforts mod that will add the yeah, we're gonna turn off that resource pack. I can tell you right now, I think it's this one and that one. Like, yeah, like as I was saying, comforts is the one that adds a sleeping bag. It adds hammocks that let you skip the day, like if we need to go get something at night, but it's in the middle of the day, instead of vice versa, like you normally can with a bed. But it's gonna be a whole process, this whole series. Probably for like the first set of episodes, it might take a little bit for it to be, the edges to be smoothed out and everything to, you know, come together. But that's how it is when you're making YouTube videos. I was really hoping there'd be a compass in there. And yes, I do know that this looter mod, if you do not know, is really meant for multiplayer. It's individual chest loot integrations, which means it's player-based loot. But for some reason, one of the mods I had requires me to have it, but I'm not sure why. I think it's a loot integrations mod. Oh yeah, and chicken variants. We do have things like chicken coops, I think. Not chicken coops. Maybe chicken coops. Chicken on head. Chicken hat. Garlic chicken stew. Maybe it's farming for blockheads. Yeah. Chicken nest, which we should get. And actually, I'd like a chicken coop to be our first thing because it's probably the easiest and we can get endless eggs. A chicken nest basically will auto collect eggs from nearby chickens as they go to hatch. Priest. Wormhole potion teleports you to other players. Well, teleports you to spawn point. That's helpful. Ooh, here we go. We're about to get our first hat. We need to get a backpack. Another hat. Crafting material. Resplendent token. Reforged material combined with bauble and reforged attributes. That's a little bit of ahead of where we are right now, but fine by me. Alright. Hats. Easter hat grab bag. Baseball cap, traffic cone, demon horns. I think I can put it in here. I think we go with the traffic cone for now. Oh yeah. Absolutely stylish. Holy crap, that scared me. I don't know why we flew down that ladder so fast. What is this building? so many apples. I think we can turn these into apple trees. Then we can have an orchard, which would be pretty cool. Maybe. Yeah. So any sapling and apples make an apple sapling, which means we can then make an apple orchard. Where? There's so many. Oh, we should probably collect the saplings. We need it for that compass. Ooh, first bit of armor. Almost full armor too. Whoopee cushion, I will not take that. I'd like to find this village's version of a blacksmith. Bunch of food, another sapling. Okay, so yeah, not all saplings can grow throughout the entirety. Dark oak saplings can only grow in fall. I wonder if it's the same thing for things like the fruit saplings. Only summer and autumn. Alright, so we're gonna need tons of different. What are you? Florist. I'd like to find a. Now I don't know what it's called, but they trade wooden tree things. We just need to find a blacksmith and then ender pearls. That's crazy first loot to have. Let's see, what don't we need? Animal dictionary, we can make a bunch of those. Eggs, we'll get more of those. I don't really need most of this stuff, I guess. Yikes. What was that? A new hat? Easter Island. Oh god, no. I don't think there's a blacksmith. And if there is a... Ooh. This is a good find. Except I think it'll all be vanilla crops. Okay, so they do trade modded things. Alright, we're gonna... Holy crap, let me in this house. Alright, we're gonna... We need 4 logs. Where's... Alright. I'm hoping... I don't know what the autumn biome is. Oh my god. Yeah, this is what I mean by there's a bunch of places we could live. Let's see. Spring. Terrace Skylands autumn, maybe? We've got 1,200 blocks to go. We should find the crafting. Ooh. Mine. Okay, we should find Um, engineer. Why is everyone at the town square, bro? We should find the crafting recipe for a backpack as soon as possible. I think it's leather, gold, string, and a chest. Oh. Oh, I have a trash slot. I forgot I added that. Backpack. Okay, so it's just string, leather, and a chest. That means we have to find string. Can we turn wool into string in this? Maybe. That turns into cotton. We cannot. So it looks like we're gonna have to live with a full inventory as we travel to this autumn biome. The reason why I want an autumn biome. Oh my god, I'm getting pieced up by a vanilla skeleton. The reason why I want an autumn biome is the trees look amazing, honestly. I like the orange leaves, yellow, reds. And I think it'll fit nice with the whole farm theme that we've got going on. Lush cave. Mine shaft, potentially. Alright. Yeah, we don't need to go down here right now. Tin. I think tin is a replacement for it's either copper or iron. But I don't remember. Oh my goodness. Alright. Where did my compass go? Alright, straight this way for only 1k blocks. That's not too bad. And we'll probably find some hopefully interesting things on the way. And I'm hoping this biome looks as nice as I picture it. I'm not like used to Terralith biomes, but they're like hugely scaled. It's like if you were to 1-to-1 scale it to a person, like where this is a small hill. Imagine it, but like 20 times the height. Peanut. And that makes peanut seeds. Yellow trees. Like, these animals need to stop making noises. First is the raccoons, now it's the buffaloes. You know, I think, yeah, I'm going to keep them in the range of 35 to 45 minutes before and after cuts, if there are any. If you watched my SevTech series that I had before this, I don't really like having to cut too many things out of the videos. I like people to see like the whole experience. I find it fun. I don't like it when my YouTube videos are cut up a bunch and it's jumping from place to place. It's honestly chaotic and it's just not the style that I like to go for. As I put in, I think I stated it in the SevTech series, I like original, like OG Minecraft, not like, I'm not talking like 15. getting close to 15 years. Probably like 12 or 13 years ago, like 2014 Minecraft, where it's people aren't the best at Minecraft then. I mean, there were some people that were good, and then all the old mod packs, all the classic, like not cut and edited with a bunch of sound effects and everything videos. Peach. Oops. I didn't know I could reuse the compass. That's good to know. See, look at that. We're only 300 blocks away now. We're almost there. $300 blocks away, and I'm not seeing nothing. Hopefully it's on the other side of this. Oh, and I added a bunch of fish mods, so we don't just have vanilla fish. What is down there? Don't tell me that's the... Well, it does say Skylands. So I would not like to live 8 million blocks in the sky. I thought that was something underwater, but it's the shadow of the giant island. So now we have to go and find a new biome to live in. There's a lavender field here. Those are always alright to live in. There's a lot of stuff you have to clear out, though. So that's the only autumn biome. Fall? Orange? No. Let's see. Field, maybe? That's a taiga. We don't want a taiga, I don't think. Lavender field. There's too much stuff. Orchard? Maybe. Only 1K more blocks this way. Orange tree. I'm hoping this is an okay biome. Okay, yeah, I think tin is close to copper. What is this? What is this biome? Ow. This is like what exactly what I want. Whoops. Biome. This is too fancy of a menu. Tells me days played. Where do I see the biome? Seasonal forest. Maybe if we just get some of the saplings from here, and then we can find a like a plains-ish area. All right. Let's see. We can get rid of yellow autumn. Yeah, this is like the ideal trees slash biome. Now we can find something like a open field. It doesn't matter if it's a taiga now or not. That's even further. Also might have to grab some of the spring blossom, sun blossom, whatever, the trumpet trees. Like we grabbed in the beginning with the deep red wood. I feel like that would look really nice for, you know, like barns and stuff. Let's see, 1300. Yeah, I think honestly, I'll probably end it around when I get to this field biome. And then maybe next episode we'll make start on the house and start getting farm animals like chickens, cows. I also added like custom chickens and stuff. I don't know where to find them. Like silky chicken, barnyard buddies, spotted wool, pet kibble, used to heal Manx cats, Great Pyrenees. Places decoration or blanket on a Clydesdale. That's for the horses. There's custom horses in this too. So we'll have to find some silky chickens, or I'll have to research where to get them because this mod doesn't come with a book. Unlike a bunch of other mods. There's a village to our right, but I don't think we need to loot another village. Oh, it's snails. Think it'll drop a slime ball? Nope. All right, we're gonna see what type of village it is. It looks like a spruce village. No, that's the same kind of village we were at before. Holy crap. This village is huge. I didn't know the villages would be this big when I added the custom village mod thing. This is what Terralith does. It makes mountains like that. Alright, we're gonna loot this ruined portal. It'll probably have an artifact in it. Hopefully one that is like the sneakers. They improve running speed. So actually there's nothing. That's crazy. Alright, yeah, we don't need that village. I think we have to go over this mountain. Well, it'd be nice to know we're like within 1k blocks of village. So if we need to grab villagers at some point throughout the series, I might. I don't know if it'll work. I'm thinking about adding like MCA Reborn. That way you can have like family and stuff, and you can assign family members to tasks and jobs like fishing, hunting, gathering. Let's see. Is that a still? Nope, it's a regular chicken. Iron. We do still need iron. Let's see. No, excavate shape. You know, like I don't want to use the mod like mechanism because that involves a bunch of high tech stuff like jetpacks and industrial crushers and stuff, which are really not my vibe. I don't see a bunch of things on the ground in the area to our left. I wonder if that's what the field biome is. You know, it says we're 700 blocks away. Where's the rice? Mm-mm. Above ground geode, potentially. Whoops. Ooh. Alright, rain. Oh my goodness, it's over another mountain. This one's not as tall, I don't think. Thunderstorm. Okay, so I think it's the snails eating things. This better not be the field biome. I'm hoping for no trees in the field biome. That way we can start our own. village. That looks like it's in the middle of the field biome. Is there a map button? Oh. What is that? Pressing random buttons, dog. So maybe we will live near a village if unless this village takes up the whole field biome. Which honestly it might. Hay bales, we do need those for the chicken coop. We can throw out sticks. Red onions. I forgot I had normally they're just called onions, but I decided to add a texture pack for them. Bell pepper seeds. Alright, so the field biome is literally just right over here. Ooh, yeah, that could have been us that got struck by the lightning. I forgot we can sleep through thunderstorms. $120. Oh, the field is this one with the stupid tall grass. I think. That is maybe the worst biome. No, it's not. Okay, but it says this is... Oh my god. Seagull's already stealing my stuff. Not gonna lie, I think... I forgot I was wearing a traffic cone. I think, this might be the area. Like, we can clear it out some. Build a little barn here. Have some fields. And we have a... I don't know the... Let's actually find that right now. Should be at the bottom, probably. Zario's mini map. Enlarge map. Z. That's what I was pressing before. List players. Doesn't matter. Mini map settings. Whoops, that's backwards. All right. There's a village to the top right. So here would actually be a nice spot to set up camp. So we'll set our spawn. Clear some of the surrounding land. This is honestly when vein miner's the most helpful. Oh yeah, I forgot there's worms that we can use to make I think it's compost, and it basically works as like bone meal. I think the birds are eating all the seeds. What just happened? Did the blue jay do that? All right. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Next episode, we'll start trying to find some farm animals, maybe make a little shack style home, a chicken coop, get a couple crops planted. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Have a great one. Bye.